what's up, everyone? Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I know a lot of you were with us for the first PYT of this. We ran just a few hours ago. It did take longer than I expected, although definitely sped things up a little bit after I got more familiar with the product and kind of got a feel for exactly how we're going to handle it to make sure we're not missing anything. So yeah, that's why we ended up being a little late. Did have to get a quick bite in between. But we are ready for number 2. This is our second and final hobby case of Heritage High Number 2024 Heritage High Number. We are combining shipping of this with the previous one, of course. And surprise here, we did say we're not going to ship the vet base in the listings, but after further consideration, we've decided just in case we missed some short print that's really hard to tell, we're just going to ship them all. So we are going to ship the vet base, even though it's going to add to our shipping costs and all that. No big deal. So we decided to do in the end, just to be absolutely sure we don't miss anything. Only exception there is I think we had 1 or maybe 2 international orders. For those, we will just thoroughly go through everything just to make absolutely sure we don't miss anything, but just add a little too much to the cost to ship them, the base there, the vet, that is. Anyway, that's it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start cracking this one open. Most of y'all familiar with us know Layla's usually here top loading on the side, helping out a ton, getting everything ready for the recap. She is not here this time though. She's out of town. Be back for our next breaks that we do. I'm not exactly sure what our next breaks will be, but whenever they are, she'll be back. So we'll be a little slower because of that as well. Let's see. Take that here. Turn these. Give us more room, keep everything on screen. $12 case, of course, here. We're going to go 1 pack at a time. Not the fastest break by any means, as there's a lot of stuff that we got to be thorough and make sure we don't miss. But basically, I will be going through each little pile that I have to sleeve or top load at the end of each box. So we'll take an extra minute or so there. We'll also go through the backs of all the base cards between boxes just to make absolutely sure that we don't miss or that we catch any short print we could have missed. Trey Turner is our first box topper here to start things off. Trey Turner from Phillies. Who's the box topper? Sometimes they're not all box topper jumbos. Sometimes they are buybacks from the 1975 set. Obviously, this set is modeled after 50th year anniversary. All right, here we go. Best of luck, everybody. Every card will get shown on screen, and again, every card does ship. A little change from what we initially planned. We'll be taking care of any randoms at the very end. First, Whitley is a mini short print. These are not. Might look like you get 1 per bag. No, it's less than 1 per box. So a little mini short print there for Forrest Whitley. Acuna now and then insert. These packs are relatively tough. Sometimes some of them are smoother. Most of them aren't. A lot of little things definitely make this a little longer than an average break, but it's okay. Nick Ahmed, that's one of the 700 short prints, so to speak. The cards numbered 701 through 725 are a little more short printed than others. Either note those as we go or pull them out as we go back through the backs of the cards after each box. Keaton Wynn, Aqua. Essentially, if I catch it, pull it out as we go. Keaton Wynn for the Giants, their first Aqua parallel. Ceddanne Rafaela, nice rookie parallel here. This is numbered out of 225, a little chrome out of 225 for the Red Sox. Can't see the exact number on there. Sometimes they're a little tough, but out of 225 there. Rafaela again here with the rookie performers. Yamamoto base. Christopher Morello with the dark blue. For what it's worth, you do get 2 aquas per box and 4 dark blues per box. You also have the white parallel, but you get about 1.5 on average per box. Landon Knack is our first real one autograph of the break. There you go. Real one auto, Landon Knack on card there, of course, for the Dodgers. They're all on card. Not numbered though. Not sure exactly how hard it is to pull the red numbered out of 75 from the real ones. We did get 1 in our previous case for what it's worth. Don't have a big sample size to go by. We only did 2 cases total here. 1 earlier and now this one here. And that's it for the product for us. David Fry out of 699 with a base chrome out of 699 there. Elias Diaz, MVP insert. White variation here for Connor Phillips. That's rookie variation. Connor Phillips for the Reds. Roddery Munoz. It's one of the short prints from the 700s. But Ben Willis, David Ben Willis, also from the 700s. Forgot to mention at the start, but we are streaming live on both YouTube and on eBay Live. If you want to watch vertically on your phone, eBay Live is definitely the way to go. If you want to watch in widescreen there, YouTube's the way to go. Juan Marichal insert. Merrill and Imanaga, rookies. And if you are watching widescreen there on YouTube, make sure to hit that little gear button in the corner, switch it to a 1080p if it's not already in 1080p. I promise it'll look a whole lot nicer that way. Ronaldo Lopez, dark blue. Dodger Dingers there, Ohtani and Freeman. Dodger Dingers insert. Paul Sewell for the Diamondbacks with the white variation. It's a tougher box to open here than most from the first case, or maybe it could just be that my fingers are struggling a little more because of how many we've opened today. Eloy Jimenez from the 700s there. Hopefully they're a little easier as we go. Either way, it's going to be a long break, probably close to 2 hours. I'd say about probably an hour and 45 is my best guess. Christian Walker out of 699 here. Now and then for Jordan. First one was 2 hours 15, but that's mainly because I was less familiar with it. It took a while to get acclimated. Paul Skeens, base rookie. Oliver Dunn. Livy Dunn, as I say. Yeah, Oliver. Dark blue, rookie there. The Brew Crew. Loperfido from the 700s. Reggie Jackson, perfectly programmed insert. About 1 per box on that. Had a Churio rookie in there as well. Leo Rivas, 700s. Isaiah Kenneth 11. Aqua Parallel, Langford base. Chris, if you didn't know, when it comes to the chromes, they are from the entire set, not just this high number set. Earl Weaver out of 699. Case in point right there. Earl Weaver. Of course, the product has been out week and a half now. Probably you guys know all this. Justin Sladen, dark blue. Holiday right there. Just with a base rookie. I was hoping that was something special. Just a base rookie for Holiday. All right, last pack here of box number 1. Then, in case you missed our first break, you'll see exactly what we'll do. Alec Marsh, that's a chrome parallel out of 75 for the Royals there. 61 of 75, Alec Marsh. And Ben Brown is in the 700s there. 700 short print. All right, so after each box, I'm going to go through, take about 45 seconds or so, go through them like this, looking for any little micro print on top of the numbers, because that would indicate it's a short print that we may have missed. And also while I'm doing that, you know, if we see any 700s, pull those out to get in the proper pile as well. And to note. Now that I'm more familiar with the checklist, we're not missing the 700s as often. But we'll certainly miss a short print or two because, man, some of them are just impossible to decipher. We even had a few short prints that in the end, I just don't know. Maybe it's just an image variation. I just don't know from the first case exactly what they were. But, hey, at least we spotted them. All right, last stack of these to do from the base. All right, no micro numbers on top of those. The only one I missed from the 700s was right here, Michael King. And then the other thing is we take 1 minute and sleeve up some, top load 1 or 2, get things, essentially get things started for the eventual recap at the end. Normally, we have amazing help with Layla here doing this on the side. She is out of town at the moment. We'll be back next time we break for sure. All right, there we go. That is box 1. On to number 2. All right, so it's not a jumbo. It is instead a buyback here. Well, it's going to be an ace. Well, hold on here. Oh, A's 3 games, Orioles, something there where the stamp is covering up. But AL champions, AL championships. It's definitely an A's card here with them featured on the top. Well, actually, hold on here. Hold on here. All right, 74 AL championships. At Oakland, at Baltimore, at Baltimore. Obviously, we have Oakland won. Oakland won the championship in the end. A's 3 games, Orioles 1. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know. I'm going to send that off. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm going to be quick here. Send that off to somebody, a good friend who knows better if you would call this something too random or not. I'm torn on that one, I gotta say. All right, anyway, let's move on. I don't want to take too much time with that. I don't think it's that big a deal either way, but I want to make sure it gets to a more appropriate, correct team, or gets random if he feels that it should be. Box number 2. Ronnie Mercio. Rookie performers. Addison Barger in the 700s. All right, my friend in general, and that knows more than me, and and as far as the overall little things would go in the industry. Marcus Stroman with the Aqua there says, says it's a card for the A's. He says Orioles already lost the random by losing the series. He's got a good point. All right, Rodri Munoz out of 225 right here, rookie parallel. Fred Lynn Files card. All right, so we are gonna treat that accordingly. Oakland A's card. Dark blue. This one's gonna be in the random pile. We got multiple teams here. Random pile. Rookie pitchers. We'll take care of that and more randoms at the end. Got it. Obviously, very fair way of doing all those. We will go over that right before we take care of all the randoms after the recap's over. All right, Bill Madlock. We are 2 autographs in, and we have repeated 2 from the first case. That's a bit surprising. But Bill Madlock. Real 1 autograph. Going out to the Cubbies. Alheris Montero out of 699. And Bob Gibson insert. Yamamoto base rookie. If you missed the start, we are shipping all cards, including all vet cards. It was just the vet base that we had anticipated not shipping, but I changed my mind on all this just simply because there are so many little variations, and just in case we somehow miss something, we're just going to go and ship all cards so you'd still get it. Eduardo Rodriguez with a mini. Not going to miss the minis, that's for sure. Eduardo Rodriguez. I think it's about... I think we had about 8 minis in the first case. Maybe it was closer to 12. I think it's a little less than 1 per box, though. Tobias Myers from the 700s. Only exception to the all cards thing is on international orders. Just gonna thoroughly check all those. There's only 1 or 2 international orders, but just throwing that out there. Gonna stick with as advertised for that. Dylan Cease, dark blue. Max Schumann from the 700s. Jackson Churio, rookie performers. Langford base rookie. Vlad Jr. on the white parallel. Holiday base. Vlad Jr. for the Blue Jays. Will Klein on the 700s there. Daniel Palencia out of 699 and Acuna with a perfectly programmed insert. Perfectly programmed is a kind of a shout out to the fact that 1975, as this says, is from the first, I guess, public computer. Blazovic, dark blue, computer technology eventually. believe not invented by Al Gore, but you know, invented for the military here originally. But anyway, the first public computer, I believe, 1975. Perfectly programmed. Kind of their ode to that here. Thank you so much for that, Tops and Fanatics. 17 out of 75, Alex Cobb. Just a little extra info to learn. That's what we use baseball cards for, is learning new things. Hope I didn't mess it up too badly, given that idea. AL Cy Young Award winner, insert for Garrett Cole. Managa and Jackson Merrill. Base. Justin Sladen, 700s there. Cheerio base. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. We had Tyler Black, Cheerio. I don't think we have anything different about these, but yeah, we don't. Hoping there was something. Just oddly doubled up there. Alec Marsh. Aqua. Number oddly in this lower right corner, but NL Champions, Diamondbacks card. Corbin Carroll, either way. It's going to Diamondbacks. Number to $6.99. Tatis. Now and then. 2 packs remaining for box number 2. Jordan Leisure. Dark blue. And Jordan Leisure here. Again, but this is just the base, but that is one of the 700 short prints right there. All right. Just like the first box, we're going to do this each time. Looking for that little micro print on top of the numbering. Occasionally finding just a 700 I missed like that one. I think in the end we discovered like 4 short prints in the first case this way. Give or take. Definitely worth doing. Oh, there's one. It is an Aaron Nola short print. We'll get to that. Not sure exactly what it is. But hey, already found one here in box 2. Okay, so a couple 700s here. And an Aaron Nola short print. First off, the 700s, Robert Suarez and Nick Lodolo. So the Aaron Nola short print right here. I think this is just the farther back image, so that's kind of your standard image variation, if I'm not mistaken. You can see it has a little bit of print right above the number. That's how I note that it is a short print of sorts. One we missed at first. Yes, I said we missed. You all missed it too. Nobody pointed it out. So I'm blaming you guys as well, you know? I kid. All right, so we missed that Aaron Nola. Unfortunately, you know, not a big name there. It's a great pitcher, but you know how it is. Vet pitchers, not the biggest sellers. Let's see if Skeens can really change that for baseball. All right, box number 3. I feel like when we're this deep into a break, I don't have any chat, which is extremely rare, but that is the case today. I start rambling to myself sometimes. All right, we got Vlad Jr., Blue Jays. The box topper. It's understandable though. You only have about 10 people total watching. And that makes sense because a lot of people bought multiple teams. There's only 30 teams. Probably more than half people involved in break are watching, but still much smaller than our usual player breaks. All right, we got Eloy Jimenez with the mini right here. Interestingly, that is one of the 700 short prints as well. Not sure if the mini's more short printed or not. Otani, award winner. Clay Beater from the 700s. Ben Brown, Aqua short print, also from the 700s for what it's worth. Yamamoto base rookie. I don't think when it comes to those Aquas or Dark Blues, those would technically be any more short printed, but I'm not positive. Christopher Morel out of 225, now and then for Bobby Witt Jr. Silver Chrome last 225 for Morel there for the Rays, not the Cubbies, but for the Rays. Austin Hedges, dark blue. Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey autograph. Gotta say it. This is our third repeat from our first case as far as autographs go. Steve Garvey. Not a bad one, but at the same time, I hope we get some different ones. It was not the strongest case overall for ink by any means. Indy Rodriguez out of 699 here. Rookie performers Yamamoto. Johnny Peretta in the 700s. Ryan Fernandez from the 700s. Imanaga and Merrill base rookies. Churio base, Ellie De La Cruz, perfectly programmed insert. Jack Flaherty, dark blue. Ahmed Rosario out of 75 here. Number, I think that's, no, is it 61? I think it's 61 of 75. Ahmed Rosario. Zach Littell, or Little something. Zach is a 700, so we'll call him out. Paul Skeens, base rookie. Victor Medeiros, white variation rookie. Bruhan from the 700s. David Bednar out of 699. Fred Lynn Files card. Just quick note, if we happen to pull a card of somebody who is not a baseball player, is not on a team, so to speak, at all, then that would be random to the whole break. Very rare, but there's a touch in the checklist that could be some celebrities and such. All right, we have a random here. William Hartwig, Farrer, and Adcock. dark blue parallel. That'll be random at the end. All right, tough pack. Jason Foley from the 700s. Johnny Peretta from the 700s is also a chrome variation of 699 Reds, rookies, Marte, and Ellie De La Cruz inserts. Jordan Beck from the 700s. Langford rookie. Asim Nunez, Aqua Parallel. Darryl Hernandez out of 699 for the A's. Hernandez for the A's. Harmon Killebrew for the Twins. Jackson Holiday. Base rookie there for Holiday. Put it over there. There we go. Jack Leiter with a dark blue rookie. And last pack of box 3 here. Pedro Paz in the 700s there. Close out the box. Let's look through these. Looking for that micro print. Micro print over the numbers. Somebody told me about that in the chat. A few boxes in, or yeah, last break makes it a whole lot easier to make sure we don't miss anything. So sorry, I'm forgetting the name who told me that, but thank you very much again in case you're watching. Adds a little time, but makes a great difference to make sure we're not missing something. All right, well, nothing there, and I actually caught all the 700s for a change. First time I did that. All right, box number 4. Actually, not quite yet. Let's go ahead and sleeve up a few here. All right, we got another buyback, Chris Ward, 50th anniversary. Just not sure how I feel about these. Putting these on top, I get it for the jumbos, of course they have to be, but man, you do get these a little beat up. Now that said, you know they are cards from 1975. A lot of them are already a little beat up. But Cubbies, Chris Ward. Maybe that's what they figure. So many are damaged anyway. Just put them on top. All right, box number 4. Good luck, good luck. Mike Schmidt with the perfectly programmed insert there. Pivots. Yamamoto. And I thought maybe that was something. No, there's a little autograph. The facsimile, that is. Just a base rookie there. Unfortunate. Harrison Bader. Aqua. Bryce Miller out of 225 there, the silver chrome. Jesse Winker, dark blue. Yoendrys Gomez. All right, so it is a Yankees rookie autograph. Real one, of course. I'm just happy, even though it's not maybe not a huge one, but I'm just happy because it's a different one that we did not have in the first case. I'm changing things up from that. Gomez, base real one on card rookie auto. DJ LeMayo out of 699. Cubbies call-ups. Insert cards. Tobias Myers in the 700s there, and Nick Lodolo out of with the white variation. Merrill and Imanaga. Base rookies. Churio base rookie Max Schumann in the 700s. Domingo German, or Herman, I believe, now and then. Herman. We have another dark blue quad here. MacArthur, McMillan, and Cruz and Bolin. Random set there. Sawyer Gibson Long. Nice black chrome. 5 of 75. I think it says 5. 5 of 75. Justin Sladen, 700s. Tigers there with the Gibson Long. Paul Skeens base rookie, Harmon Killebrew. Insert. Eduardo Rodriguez with the white variation. Arbor Suarez in the 700s. Clay Holmes out of 699 there for the Yankees. Max Schumann with the dark blue variation. Stephen Kolek in the 700s. Shota, rookie performers. Langford rookie. Jordan Leisure, 700s. This is a Langford short print. Okay. Langford rookie short print. I am not. I think it's one of those. Just the image. It's just called an image variation. It's farther away there. You note the little mini print right there. Wyatt Michael Langford. There you go. Short print. Nice hit, Rangers. Once in a while, I'll actually catch one without having to look through the backs there. Not very often, but once in a while. Yamamoto with an aqua. Holiday base rookie. Eli Morgan out of 699. Fred Lynn Files card. A few more packs here in box number 4. Wincio Perez, dark blue. Will Klein. From the 700, it's going to close out the box there. All right. We did find the one Langford short print here in this box, but I'm still going to scan through. Just in case, we've actually seen 2 in a box from the first case. That can happen. Not a short print, just a card from the 700s there. All right. So no more SPs, well, unless you consider that. Nick Lodolo from the 700s. Short printed rookie. Box number 5. Casual break here. Usually we're much faster pace than most products, etc. But you know, this is just, it is what it is. High number. Spencer Strider, jumbo box topper. Actually didn't do the sleeving here. One quick second. Rather not fall behind there. So if you're new with us, most of our breaks, Layla's here top loading and sleeving on the side, get everything ready for recap, so smooth things out. She's not here today though, so, you know, just take a moment between boxes. All right, box number 5. All right, Jackson Halliday, rookie performers. Johnny Peretta. It's 700s. Cheerio base. William Contreras. Contreras there with the aqua. Cal Raleigh out of 225 right there. Fred Lynn Files card. Shota base. Tobias Myers from the 700s with the dark blue. Jackson Merrill base rookie. Got a thick one here, so that means our first relic of the break. It is Anthony Rendon. Game used relic. Angels. Clubhouse collection, not numbered though. Anthony Rendon. Thankfully, you don't see too many relics in the cases. We have 4 in our first case because they do replace the autograph whenever we find one. Drew Rom, 690 out of 699 there for the Cardinals. Juan Marichal. And insert. Trey Lipscomb. White parallel. Ryan Fernandez, 700s. Zach Littell, Lytle, something, 700s. Langford rookie. Brandon Pfaadt, dark blue. Jordan Beck from the 700s. Holiday, base rookie. Ellie De La Cruz, rookie performers. White variation here for Dubin, Henley, Arigati, and Nick Hernandez. That will be for the random stack. Jason Foley from the 700s. It's going to be numbered out of 699 for the random stack here. Colt Keith, Justin Foscue, Lucan Baker, and Tyler Fitzgerald. J-Rod. Perfectly programmed. Nick Martini, dark blue. Nick Ahmed out in the 700s. Yamamoto base rookie on the back there. We got a quad mini right here. Emmanuel De Jesus, Maldonado, Ramirez, and Villalobos. Villalobos quad mini. Acuna MVP. Insert. Come on now. These packs are getting in my fingers. Paul Skeens, base rookie. Pedro Pajes out in the 700s. Definitely some of the toughest overall packs we ever opened. Amongst them, if not the toughest. Jonathan Clace. Aqua Peril. Here and there, one rips easily, but not often. Elias Diaz out of 699, and now and then for J-Rod. Garros. Gavin Stone, dark blue. Bruhan, 700s, close out. Card opening portion of this box, since we are now going through to a double check for short prints. Come on. Looking for that micro print. All right, none in that box. Second to sleeve up a few, and we move on to box number 6. Shohei Ohtani on the box stopper right there. Shohei Ohtani. Badges. All right, I'm going to give my fingers a rest here for 30 seconds. It's not something I ever do or say. Man, these packs today. All right, let's get going here. Box number 6. For the Yankees, brightest stars insert there. Hey, a smooth one. Rodri Munoz in the 700s. Garrett Crochet for the Aqua. Corbin Burns out of 225 there for the Orioles. Marichal. Insert. Joe Musgrove, dark blue. Churio base. Connor Kaiser. Real one rookie autograph there for the Rockies. Connor Kaiser. There's a trick there. And I just made it worse. Manuel Valdez out of 699. Managam and Merrill base. Alec Manoah out of 75 right here. 11 of 75. Banuelos, something like that, on the 700 short print. Michael King from the 700s. Most of those are rookies, not all of them. Red Lynn Files card. Nick Nastrini, dark blue. Leo Rivas, 700s. Graham Polly, our next mini. Mini for Polly. Corbin Carroll, award winners. Insert. All for the Padres. Ezekiel Duran with the white variation. Well, congratulations, guys. Our chat has officially set a record. Joey Loprofito. I'm absolutely sure I've never gone an hour into a stream without a word. That's okay. I get it. We only have about 10 people watching. I totally get it. I'm not trying to call y'all out or anything. It's all good. You're looking, you're watching. It's not the most exciting product in the world. I get it. But just funny to me. First time. Devin Williams out of 699. Bob Gibson. Hopefully I get some, hopefully we get some huge hit to definitely get some chat going. We're due. Definitely do. Dark blue, Randy Arozarena. Hey. I can act like that's a huge hit, but hey, these are pretty short print. These black parallels. Non-chrome black parallels. I believe the print runs around 50. Connor Phillips. Connor Phillips, rookie for the Reds there. First one of the case. We had two in our last case of that variety. Addison Barger from the 700s. So nice hit there for the Reds. Now and then, Adolis Garcia. Holiday base rookie. What's up? The ice is broken. What's up, Mason? How you doing, man? Ben Brown from the 700s. I believe you got the Yankees and the Cubs, if I'm not mistaken. Good luck to you. Come on now. There we go. I know we got you a little ink so far, but nothing huge. Robert Gatzer with an aqua. Paul Skeens, base rookie. Colin Selby out of 699, and Paul Skeens rookie performance insert. Kyle Manzardo, dark blue. Eloy Jimenez on the 700s, and that's a black and white short print right there. Victor Scott, that's one I catch. Victor Scott, little micro print above there. Can't read it, but anyway, it is a black and white short print. Going out to the Cardinals, Victor Scott, nice hit. The last pack of, well, heck, the last pack of the first half of the case there. All right. Let's take a look here, although we did pull 2 short prints in this box, so be pretty shocked if we find another one. But just in case. We're being thorough, extra careful. While I do this, quick reminder, our shipping date is Wednesday. That said, I definitely think there's a decent chance we'll be getting these out before then. At least some, if not all, before Wednesday. I do have a lot going on the next couple of days, so if I had nothing going on, I know we could get it out tomorrow, but there's a lot of sorting to do, a lot more sleeve and a lot more top load. Oh, we found a short print. Here's one. And a lot of packaging, especially as we are shipping all cards. We're going to ship the vet base as well. All right, it is Vlad Jr. right here. That's cool. What is it? I guess just an image variation. That's the best I can come up with. We still got the facsimile. Don't think it's a special color. I cannot read that. I believe it is just an image variation there. Vlad Jr. though, nice short print, Blue Jays. So 3 in that box. A lot of boxes we don't have any. I'm going to take, just out of curiosity, I'm going to take a little close-up picture and then see if I can zoom that in. Really curious what it says there. Image, yeah, it just says the word image. Okay, image variation, Vlad Jr. There it is. That's cool, that worked. I like when there's some actual use for phones aside from scrolling through endless videos. I mean, I do love my cat and dog videos. I won't want. All right. We have a buyback here. Dodgers 3 games, Pirates 1 game, NL Championships from 74. So we're gonna be consistent. I already talked to my friend who definitely feel like he is kind of the whenever I'm not totally sure on something, I always go to him. He makes great decisions on this stuff. So he's saying, hey, Dodgers won the series. They're the champions. They've already won the random here. So this is going to be a Dodgers card right there. Decision they made, whether to random it or that. And we're going to go be consistent. Said that for the A's before. Say for the Dodgers too. All right. Box number 7. Kicking off the second half of the case right here. We're an hour and 10 in. Although we did launch a little late, so it took about an hour to get to this point. End up being the same speed as the last one, probably. Ohtani, now and then. Thought it was going to be faster, but it's largely because these packs have been tougher to open in the first case. Anywho, good luck. Hopefully the second half overall will be better than the first. We got Tobias Myers here from the 700s. Well, we have found some nice short prints and such, especially in that last box. Miguel Garcia, Aqua. Shota and Jackson Merrill, base rookies. David Hamilton out of 225 here with a silver chrome. Andy Pajes, rookie performers. Kai Tang, dark blue. As the next autograph, Drew Milas, not sure which it is, but for the Nats, base real one on-card rookie autograph, Drew. That's it, Nats. Mookie Betts, perfectly programmed. Will Klein, 700s. Cody Bellinger, Aqua. Declan Cronin out of 699 on the rookie parallel. Eric Fetty with the dark blue. Robert Suarez from the 700s. Mariners, trying to teammates insert. Jazz Chisholm Jr. on the white parallel. Wyatt Langford, okay, that is, perhaps it's an image variation, I guess. Wyatt Langford, image variation rookie. I believe that's the second short print. Bad for Langford. It's a different one than the last one, though. This makes me really wonder what exactly they are. Those are two short prints we have for Langford this case already. All right, I'm too curious, given that we have two. See if I can read it. All right, this one says image variation right here. It says image. And this one does not say image, but I cannot tell what it says. This other one. One more shot at it. Sorry for the delay here, but I'm too curious on this. Ooh, that's gotta work. All right, I got a good picture. Color. Okay. That's what it says. Color. Now it's zoomed in enough. So this is considered the color variation. This is considered the image variation. All right. Mystery solved. I feel like the color variation is a whole lot rarer, but I'm going to take an extra minute or so and try to look it up and find out. Stephen Kolek out of in the 700s. Yep. I think with a delay, we probably end up figuring out about the same time there, Mason, but thank you. You're totally correct. Eduardo Rodriguez out of 699. Now and then for Craig Kimbrell. Yamamoto base rookie. Christian Scott, dark blue. Do you happen to know if the color is the same rarity as the image variation or a lot rare or anything like that. I believe they have the odds stated there. Addison Barger out of 75 right here for the Blue Jays. That's number 1, actually. Number 1 out of 75 on the black chrome. Addison Barger for the Blue Jays. Eric Fetty out of 699. Blake Snell, award winners insert. Sean Manaea with the white variation. Max Schumann in the 700s. Paul Skeens base rookie. Justin Sladen from the 700s. And Irving Lopez with a mini rookie right here. Irving Lopez mini. There's your Langford base. I just don't see how that's different. It's got the same colors. Bob Gibson. Holiday base. Gibson insert it. Tanner Houck with the dark blue. And last pack here, box number 7. Cheerio rookie on top. Jordan Leisure with the sort of short print from the 700s. All right, let's look through the back of these. See if we can find another. 700s right there. All right, nothing there. Just one from the 700s I missed, and that is Clayton Beater right there. Okay, box number 8. Paul Goldschmidt, jumbo box topping. Card. Sorry, thumbs. We got 5 more boxes. Eric Fetty with a mini. Corey Seager, MVP insert. Board winner insert, I should say. David Ben Wells from the 700s. Shota and Jackson Merrill rookies. Kevin Pillar, Aqua. Robert Suarez out of 225, Now and Then for Kenley Jansen. Blaze Alexander, dark blue. I believe I see a relic here. Andrew Vaughn, little pinstripe on that relic Clubhouse collection. White Sox, not numbered though. I think I've now forgotten 2 boxes in a row to sleeve up the top load after this. So I have a little longer break after this one. Eloy Jimenez out of 699. Jackson Merrill, rookie performers. Unless I forget again, then we will. Michael King, 700s, Langford base. Okay, that is a different color. Not Langford, clearly. Paul Skeen, space. Leo from Rivas from the 700s, Jackson Holiday base. Ohtani, perfectly programmed. Jackson Merrill with a dark blue. With the Padres. Ben Brown, 700s. Brenton Doyle, white variation. Addison Barger from the 700s. Yamamoto base. Connor Joe out of 699. Fred Lynn insert. The best hair in the majors, Connor Joe. Trevor Story, dark blue. Some other good ones. Dansby comes to mind, but it's pretty impressive, Connor. Nick Lodolo from the 700s. Astros insert cards. Featuring Alvarez and Altuve. Eloy Jimenez from the 700s. Irving Lopez, Aqua. Out of 699 here, we have a quad here. Emmanuel De Jesus, Maldonado, Ramirez, and Villalobos. I believe that's the second parallel of some sort for that card. Bob Gibson. It definitely is. We had a mini a little while ago. So we'll make sure when, in the cases that we have multiple something that different winners can get each. Take care of that when we get to the randoms of the variant. And as evenly as possible, or fairly as possible, I should say. Corbin Burns, dark blue. All right, last pack of box number 8 right here. Louis Heel, that's out of 5. That is a gold chrome out of 5. I'm trying to see it exactly. I think it says 5 of 5. Closer over here. Yeah, that is 5 of 5 right there. Yankees. Louis Heel. It's for you, Mason. There you go. 5 of 5. Local Fido in the 700s. Right. So let's look through these, and then I'm going to pause for, not really pause, but take 2 or 3 minutes and get a bunch of these sleeved up. Micro print hunting again. Oh, found one. Did not even look to see who it was yet. We'll get to it. Too curious. It is Ranger Suarez. Ranger Suarez, when we get to it in a moment. Short print for Suarez. I think this is the 3rd one we've caught this case. From the back here, we've seen a few from the front that we noticed. But anyway, Ranger Suarez, Phillies. Either image or color variation right there. All right, as I said, give me a couple moments. Forgot to do this last couple boxes. Sleeve up below. All right, on to box number 9. Look at that. Robin Yount, real one autograph as a box topper. I love that they actually sleeve this up. You know, it's not perfectly encased, but that's a lot better than that being loose in there. So Robin Yount, box topper, on card, autograph for the Brew Crew. Not numbered. I bet it's super short print, though. I bet they've probably got the production somewhere on that written down. Anyway, Robin Yount, congrats. Brewers. William, nice hit. Awesome. All right, box 9 proper here. Vet and the kid there. Sally Perez, Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. Insert card. Max Schumann, 700s. Holtzkins, base rookie. Nayuki, excuse me. Uwasawa there with the Aqua parallel. Chris Bassett out of 225. Killebrew, Langford base rookie. Connor Kaiser, dark blue, holiday base. Got a relic here. It is Aaron Judge. Yankees game used with a little pinstripe action too. Not numbered there. Clubhouse Collection relic. What it's worth, we haven't pulled any relics yet in the product that have been numbered. So I assume they have parallels. Surely they do. Probably very low numbered. Nice hit, Mason. Evan Phillips out of 699. Badgers, chrome base. Alejandro Kirk out of 75 here with the black chrome, 24 of 75. Kirk for the Blue Jays. Slayton on the 700 side. Jordan Leisure in the 700s and Addison Barger. That's also in the 700s, but that's the white variation. Barger for the Blue Jays. Fred Lynn Files insert. Adam Duvall, dark blue. Will Klein from the 700s. Parodies. Always mess it up. Mini short print there for the Cubbies. Brandon Hyde, manager card. Churio rookie Chas McCormick with the white variation. Clayton Beater in the 700s. Connor Phillips out of 699. Chrome rookie parallel. Juan Marichal insert. Nick Lodolo, dark blue. Johnny Peretta. In the 700s, Shota base. I feel like that means Shota base there, probably Jackson Merrill base in this pack. Let's see if I get it right. Now and then, Ellie De La Cruz. I do not. I get it wrong. Robert Suarez from the 700s. Sheets Aqua. Enrique Hernandez out of 699. Marco Luciano, rookie performers. Insert. Hunter Renfroe, dark blue. Stephen Kolek from the 700s. Close and Yamamoto base rookie closing out the box. All right. Let's go through these. See if we can find anything. Looking for micro print. Three boxes to go at this point. And what's certainly been a better case than our first one. But hopefully still the best is yet to come, of course. Nothing crazy big or anything. All right, well, no 700s found in there, and unfortunately no short prints. Second time I caught all the 7. Could be hot box time. Took us till the last one in the first case we did. Look at that, we got the Robin Yount autograph variation last box topper, and now we got Robin Yount regular box topper. I wonder if it's going to end up being our last box, just like the first case. I would bet on at this point. George Brett, perfectly programmed. And got excited there. I thought it was an autograph for a second. Just Jackson Merrill base. Ryan Fernandez, 700s. Matt Chapman, Aqua. Casey Smith out of 225. Your injuries, Gomez, dark blue. Paul Skeens, base. Parker Meadows, Tigers. Base, real one, rookie autograph right there for Parker Meadows. Nice hit, Tigers. Langford base. Realizing now, I forgot again to sleeve up last box. It's okay. Gobble it up after this one. Stolen base leaders from 2023. This is obviously, you know, some of these are, of course, the chromes are from the whole set, not just the high number, so throws me off. But this is out of 699 there. Will be random between the A's and the Braves at the end of the break. Orioles insert card there. Jackson Holiday base rookie as well. Paul Skeens, white variation. Nice card there for the Pirates. There you go. Paul Skeens, white variation. Top load that. That's it. Pirates. Jordan Beck from the 700s. Now and then, Corbin Carroll. Cam Eden, dark blue. Adam Frazier out of 75 right here. I think it's 48 of 75. I'm seeing that right. Pedro Pages, 700s. Jose Marte, rookie performers. Ruhan, 700s. Leo Ravis is from the 700s, but that's an aqua short print right there. Eddie Rosario out of 699, Fred Lynn Files card. Rhys Hoskins, dark blue. Jason Foley from the 700s. Gibson, insert, Yamamoto base. Connor Wong, white variation. Nick Ahmed from the 700s. Churio. Edwin Diaz out of 699 for the Mets. Shota with a dark blue rookie parallel. And last pack of the box here. Rodri Munoz, 700s. Let's scroll through here. Found one It is Jared Jones for the record. It is Jared Jones. Not sure what the short print is, but we got the micro print there. Now that I got consistent pulling out the 700s properly, it's... Oh, there's one. Spoke too soon. It's like more often we're finding the short prints. All right, first off, the 700 I missed. There is Zach Patel or Lido or something. Jared Jones right here. Not sure exactly what. Probably image variation. Jared Jones. Pirates. That's it. All right, let me speed up a little bit here. Just for a moment. 2 boxes to go. Of course, we'll do a recap after these 2 boxes, and then take care of any necessary randoms at the very end. So not quite done yet, even after we get through these 2. These are only 2 breaks this weekend. We've been in a little bit of a lull, not a lot of products lately. I believe pretty decent chance we will be taking next weekend off as well, but I know we do have more than a few products on pre-order that we're definitely getting a couple or maybe 5+ cases of. So we'll have some new stuff before too long, mostly baseball. Get a little bit of other stuff mixed in. All right, penultimate box time. My guess is they put the hot box in the very same spot as the last case, meaning it will not be this box, but we'll see. Young Hoo Lee. Box top. Kind of put my finger there a second. Just taking a second, just in case. I don't think there's going to be any blood, but I wouldn't want to get blood on the card, so I'm just double checking. Just in case. Now we're good. All right. Box number 11, the penultimate. Here we go. Hold on one quick second. All right. Paul Skeen's right on top for the last one. With a base, Carlos Santana. Oh, well, they did not put in the same spot. Carlos Santana with the dark blue, and this is going to be the hot box. So we're going to have a unnumbered chrome in every pack. Emerson Hancock is our first one right there. Tristan Gray, dark blue, and Eric Fetty. With the chrome. I'm just going to call it a chrome. Hot box chrome. Good luck. Hopefully a couple really nice ones in there. 7 from the 700s. Justin Slayton, and then we got Dick. Dick Williams with a chrome. For the Angels. Yair Camargo. That is your silver chrome out of 225 for the Twins. Dodgers Dingers. Insert. And 2023 highlights. 2000th hit. Hot box. Freddie Freeman. Paul Sewell. With the mini short print. Ezekiel Tovar. Hot box chrome. Stone hot box. Jake Fraley. That's actually black. That's a black chrome Jake Fraley, number 12 out of 75 there for the Reds. Tobias Myers in the 700s, and Dean Kramer. Hot box. Couple upside down. No reason. Cedric Rafaela, rookie performers. hot box quad right here to Jesus Maldonado, Ramirez, and well, so we're actually gonna have. I think that's the third different parallel for that card. Heck, maybe we'll get 4 in the end. Everybody gets one. Let's see. Max Schumann from the 700s. Eloy Jimenez, hot box. Johnny Peretta, Aqua. Edwin Diaz, hot box. Like I said, I'm going to call it Chrome, and then I haven't called it Chrome a single time since. Maybe this will be the time. Probably not. Jameson Talon, that's going to be the silver chrome out of... Well, it's not actually. That is actually out of $6.99. Colors got me there. Elias Diaz, insert Eddie Rosario, chrome. Yes, did it right. Churio base, Justin Turner with the dark blue, and stolen base leaders 2023, Estri Ruiz, Acuna, hot box. So that's the second one of that one. You know, that's first hot box one, but we had a different parallel. So each team will end up getting one. And at the end, we'll determine which. Luis Arraez. Aqua, Dominic Fletcher, chrome. Tough one. There we go. Make it worthwhile. Maybe it's something big. Pedro Pajas from the 700s. Harold Ramirez, chrome. There was not. Oh, yeah. That'll do the trick right there. That'll get it going. So maybe when we take a, yeah, maybe take a little cutter to this one. It's gotten tougher. It's above the card, no worries. I wouldn't be dumb. Even that wasn't perfect. Watch the breaker struggle. Man, I have to grab the scissors. There we go. There we go. Finally. Speaking of records, that might have been my record worst pack opening ever. All right, we got Frankie Montas out of 225 on the silver chrome. Juan Marichal here and Michael Busch. Michael Busch with the hotbox chrome. Bailey Ober, Aqua, Luis Castillo, chrome. Oh, Lord. Got me again. Leo Rivas from the 700s, Josh Bell, hotbox. All right, this one might be thicker. Probably just multiple chrome. And totally butchered. I'm gonna grab scissors. I'm not gonna do that with the box cutter again. All right, my apologies for the delay there. Never struggled that much to find scissors in my life, but I gave up. Found a smaller box cutter. Okay, we are back. Back in business. Hopefully that won't happen again. This is a thicker pack. I'm not sure what's up with this. We got John Gray out of $6.99. Seems like a lot of extra cards in here. That's all it is. Dylan Cease. Hot box. Yeah, that's all it was. Juan Marichal, Enrique Hernandez. Hot box. Yeah, pack thumbs. That is definitely, I think that's the medical definition. Exactly. This is my 23rd box of this product, and I don't know why it's this. They made it this tough on these. Anyway, nice card here. Dodgers, Yamamoto. White short print right there. Nice one. Evan Phillips, hot box. Top loaded that bad boy. Took me 23 and a half boxes to have to get out the box cutters, but here we are. All right. Miller, Roop, Avila, and Mason Black. The quad hot box card. For the random pile. Jose Soriano out of $6.99. Reggie Jackson, perfectly programmed. Eddie Rosario with the chrome. Marcell Ozuna, dark blue. Framber Valdez, chrome. And one more pack for the hot box. We get one nice chrome rookie here. Could we get one? Got Will Klein from the 700s and DL Hall from the hot box. Yamamoto base. All right, a little underwhelming there. Sweet Yamamoto white short print in the box though. See, by chance there was another short print. 700, it's not a short print, but Jordan Leisure. Pardon me. Got that out of the way. Last one. Is that? No, it's not. It's just the lighting. One more 700 there. Jordan Beck. So one more 700 there. No short print sighting yet. All right, not that time. And the last 700 there we found is Robert Suarez. All right, we are, well, not quite on the last box. Let's go ahead and sleeve up just a little more. So we'll do one more box, sleeve those, and recap and randoms at the end. Getting close. We have not Mason, but we've only done 2 cases. We did one earlier today, doing this one. Those are the only two of the product we got. Tito Fuentes with the buyback for the box topper here. Yeah, so we didn't break any until today. So frankly, had a little vacation. I had a rare vacation last week, so put this one off by a week. All right, final box. Best of luck, everybody. Maybe we'll get a flip stock here. We're due for one, right? We did find a parallel to 5. I believe flip stock, the print runs 5, I'm not mistaken. We did find a parallel to 5 in this case. That was something we did not find in the first case. Tyler Maley with the Aqua. Langford base. Well, you know, could still happen. Bryce Elder out of 225. The Silver Chrome, Fred Lynn Files card. Holiday base. Victor Scott. Dark blue. Jackson Rutledge, a real one on-card rookie autograph there for the Nats. Jackson Rutledge. Presumably our final autograph of the break. I hope it's not. I hope we get a bonus. Would be pretty surprised though. Unfortunately, no numbered autograph. We did get the sweet box topper Robin Yount for the Brew Crew. But no numbered. Paul Skeens base. Langford rookie performers. White parallel here for Walston, White, Ladzinski, and Rodriguez. Leo Rivas. From the 700s. Ben Brown from the 700s. Addison Barger, dark blue. Eloy Jimenez from the 700s. Got another quad mini. Miller, Route, Avila, and Black. Award winners, Gunner. Cole Keith, rookie performers. Jose Caballero with the white short print. Nick Lodolo from the 700s. Out of 699 here, we got Miller, Avila, and Black. Just had them on the mini. We got Joe Morgan for the Perfectly Programmed. Another one for the random stack here. A lot more than last case for those. Well, that's a good thing or not overall, but probably not really. Let's be honest. TJ Hopkins, dark blue. Shota, Jackson Merrill rookies. There's a couple pretty good ones in there. Tobias Myers from the 700s. Frambo Valdez out of 699. Kilbrew insert. Getting down to the nitty gritty. I believe we have 5 packs remaining here. Joey Loperfido, 700s. Austin Hayes, Aqua. Eddie Rosario out of 699. Now and then for Freddie Freeman. Yamamoto-based rookie. An ultimate pack of the break here. Churio base, Aaron Nola blue, and the final. Addison Barger from the 700s, and that's it. Although, may not be it. Still gonna look through this. Maybe we'll find one more short print. We'll see. Hey, there's one. It is Mitchell Parker for what it's worth. Not sure which short print, but we did find one. Maybe we'll find another. One more stack. Just a 700 there. That is it. No more short prints there, but let's see. What do we have here? First off, Michael King from the 700s, and then Mitchell Parker right here. Mitchell Parker, I'm guessing image variation. Either image or color. Mitchell Parker. Nats. Short print. All right. We are ready for the recap. Actually, not quite. I'm going to sleeve up a little more, but basically ready for the recap. Maybe not stick around for this. Thanks for joining us, but my guess is we're going to have a lot more people check out the recap than we're not sticking around for before. So yeah, we're going to be pretty thorough with this. Not every single thing is in here by any means, but pretty thorough. And then we'll take care of the randoms right after. Give me one quick second. Okay, so we're going to start off the recap here with let's do the box toppers first. You may notice we'll have 11 box toppers because we're going to save one. One is autographed. We'll save that for the autographs. All right, box toppers. Got Young-Hoo Lee, Robin Yount, Paul Goldschmidt, Shohei Ohtani, Spencer Strider, Vlad Jr., and Trey Turner. And of course, sometimes for the box toppers instead, you get a buyback here. From the 75 set for the Giants, we got Tito Fuentes. For the Cubs, we got Chris Ward. And then we have 2 championships. We're going to go AL and NL. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them to the winners. We're not going to random them. I've talked to somebody higher than me, and they're saying we're going to the winners. Basically they already won the random, right? The A's will get this one, and the Dodgers will get this one. All right. Again, one more box topper will be with the autographs. Next up, we are going to show the aquas. We're not going to show the dark blue parallels, but we'll have all those. I mean, heck, everything shifts. But here are the aqua parallels. Excuse me. Just going to scroll through these real fast. Yamamoto at the end there. They'll all be sleeved up at a minimum in the end. I mean, heck, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think I did it for the first case. Let's just go ahead and show the dark blues. It's not that big a deal. So I'm not going to read them out there. Imanaga. Jackson Merrill. I feel like I didn't do this in the first case, but Jack Leiter there. Not that important. All right. So next up, let's go to the numbered hits. Actually, let's do this. These are not numbered, but these are the box toppers, box topper chromes. I'm going to read these out. Kind of the same deal as the other stuff. If I have any big ones, I'd call them out, but really didn't get any big ones there. A couple more of those are in with the cards to be random at the end. All right, numbered out of 699 here. Out of 699, we have Framber Valdez, Eddie Rosario, Jameson Talon, John Gray, Jose Soriano, Evan Phillips, Connor Phillips, Enrique Hernandez, Eddie Rosario, Edwin Diaz, Manuel Valdez, Devin Williams, Colin Selby, Declan Cronin, Eduardo Rodriguez, Eric Fetty, Eloy Jimenez, Connor Joe, Drew Rom, Elias Diaz, DJ LeMayo, Clay Holmes, Eli Morgan, Indy Rodriguez, David Bednar, Johnny Peretta, Daryl Hernandez, El Harris Montero, Daniel Palencia, NL Champions card for the D-backs, David Fry, Christian Walker, and Earl Weaver. Numbered out of 225, we have silver chrome parallels here for Bryce Elder. Yeah, here, Camargo, Frankie Montas, Chris Bassett, Casey Smith, Corbin Burns, David Hamilton, Robert Suarez, Kyle Raleigh, Bryce Miller, Christopher Morel, Rodri Munoz, and Sedan Rafael. Numbered out of 75, we have black chromes here for Jake Fraley and Alejandro Kirk, Adam Frazier, Alec Manoah, Addison Barger, Sawyer Gibson Long, Ahmed Rosario, Alex Cobb, and Alec Marsh. And numbered out of 5, we got a gold chrome here for Louis Hill for the Yankees. I meant to show these before, but the white short prints here. Get about 18 or so per case. Jose Caballero, Addison Barger, Chaz McCormick, Connor Wong, Ezekiel Duran, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Sean Manea, Brenton Doyle, Trey Lipscomb, Nick Lodolo, Eduardo Rodriguez, Victor Medeiros, Vlad Jr., Connor Phillips, Paulo Sewald, and two really nice ones, Paul Skeens and Yamamoto. Okay, done all those. Meant to have these sleeved up. Apologies for not having them sleeved up, but well, yeah, let's do it now. Mini short prints, Paul Sewald, Isak Paredes, Eric Fetty, Irving Lopez, Graham Pauley, Eloy Jimenez, Eduardo Rodriguez, and Forrest Whitley. They'll be top-loaded for shipping for what it's worth. We have our relics, just 3 of them here. Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox, Anthony Rendon for the Angels, and Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Not numbered, but game-used relics right there. What else? Let's do these. So these are the different short prints. I don't always know what the actual short print is. I will be frank. We did have 2 Langfords. We looked them up. One was a color. Let's just show this first. So this was the color short print for Langford, and this was the image variation for Langford. All right, so anyway, not exactly sure what they are, but they're all short prints. They all have the little micro wording there. I'm not going to try to zoom in and see what they all are, but Mitchell Parker, Jared Jones, Ranger Suarez, Vlad Jr. This is a black and white one right here. Victor Scott. We got Aaron Nola, and then Connor Phillips is the black short print parallel, which I believe is about 50. Okay, what's left? I guess we'll just do the autographs, and then we will do the everything, show the other cards to be random, and take care of the randoms at the end. All right, so autographs, real one autographs, not numbered here. Didn't get any numbered ones, but we got Jackson Rutledge, Jackson Rutledge for the Nats, Parker Meadows for the Tigers, Drew Mealis for the Nats, Connor Kaiser for the Rockies, Yoendries Gomez for the Yankees, Steve Garvey for the Dodgers, Bill Madlock for the Cubs, and Landon Knack for the Dodgers. And we had a Robin Yount On-card auto, real one auto here, I guess you'd still call it, as a box topper. Not sure the print run, it's not numbered, but man, I'm sure it's really low. Robbing you out there, Brew Crew, congrats, nice hit. All right. Give me 1 second and we'll get to the only cards we have left to show for the recap. It's everything that needs to be randomed. A lot of quads, just a couple, well, just 2 duels. Actually, the duels, we don't even need to random. That's kind of crazy. We only got 2 duels. Well, actually, we do. We do have to random, sorry. We got they're both Estri Ruiz and Acuna, stolen base leaders. One is numbered out of 699. One is not numbered, but the unnumbered one, based on my math approximations of things, I'm pretty sure it, as the box topper, it is a rarer version than the 699. Pretty confident. So the winner of the random will get this one, and the loser of the random will get the numbered one. That's how we're going to do it. So each one gets one. So basically just going to do a 1, 2, or 3 is the left, 4, 5, or 6 is the right. And whichever one it is, that spot will get this card. The other spot gets the other card. So it is a 3. So the unnumbered goes to the A's. The hot box card goes to the A's, and the numbered one goes to the Braves. Okay. That's out of the way. Now we're going to get to the quads. Got a lot of quads here. And in several cases, such as this right here, these first 2 cards, we have the same card. So I'm going to look at it backwards here. 17, because we got more than 2 on some even. Very odd how many multiples of the same card we got on these. All right. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 19. All right. So these are all going to be different. So we just have one of each of these. You'll see how we random all these things momentarily. I'm not going to read them all out. So just one of each of those, and actually one of this one as well. Did not sleeve that up. Okay. Now when it comes to these cards, we got 3 different versions of this one. This is the Eric Miller, Landon Routt, Nick Avila, and Mason Black. We got the mini, got the hot box version, and we got numbered out of 699. So those will be split up. There'll be different people or different teams winning each of those. And then for this card, we actually got 4. So each team is going to get 1. But let's just look at it real fast. Manuel de Jesus, Anthony Maldonado, Emmanuel Ramirez, and Eli Villalobos. So we got the mini, we got the hot box, we got the 699, and we got the blue, the dark blue. So I'm going to order these. I believe the rarest here is the mini, based on the number of these things you get per case. Then it would be the hot box. Then it would be the 699, and then the dark blue would be the most common. So essentially, when we do a random, whichever spot wins the random, say it's this one, then the next card would go to this, would go over here, the next card would go here, next card here. And wherever we start, it goes in that order. So like say the winner was here, then we go the next card goes here, next card here, next card here. Like that. I don't want to take too long with this, but that's the gist of how this all works. We are just going to do one random for all these quads, and that's how that works. This is all for the hits. We'll do a separate one for the base in a moment, but this is for the hits. It's not going to be a dice roll. Although let's roll the dice one time, then we're going to bring it on screen to do. Dice roll is 1. We don't use 1 ever. Dice roll is 3. So it'll be 3 times. All right, here we bring it on screen right now. Going to be 3 times on the random. This applies to the hits. But again, we do split them up as fairly as possible on the ones we have multiples of. Here we go. 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So that's going to be lower right as the winner. I'm going to do this one more time right now. literally the same 4. This is going to apply to the base. There we go. So when it comes to the base of these cards, they will be split as evenly as possible. So if we get 12, then each spot would get 3. Simple as that. But a lot of times it won't be exactly an even number or an even split. So this will see who gets the extra, and if there's 2 extra, well, the next spot over, just like I told you the order here, that would be the next one, etc. Anyway, this takes care of this for the base 3 times again. 1, 2, and 3. Lower right. All right, same deal both ways. Makes it easy. All right, so before we close here, just to be very clear, that means for these cards, that means Royal Spot's going to get the bowling here. Astro Spot, Nick Hernandez right there. Tyler Fitzgerald, Giants spot. Yario Rodriguez, Blue Jays spot. And Ty Adcock for the Mets spot. When it comes to these, we said this was the toughest one, the mini. So that's going to go here, Eli Alabalos. And I frankly cannot see that hat that well and don't know what team it is, but we'll obviously firm that up. But essentially, that one would go there. The next card, we would go around, be the De Jesus, I believe that's Marlins. Next card would be here. Next card, Blue Jays there. Just like that. Okay. Oh, lastly, very last one here. So that means lower right, Mason Black here. I believe that's Giants, gets that. Is this all Giants? I'm not realizing this was all the Giants. Yeah, I believe this is all Giants. Well, anyway. Okay. So that Giants, boom. All right, that's it, everyone. It's a long day. It's a lot of ripping on these packs. Take care. Appreciate y'all joining us. Break was sponsored by eBay Inc. out of San Jose, California. No purchase necessary. There's a sweepstakes involved. You want to check out full official rules of that sweepstakes. That links to the top of all of our listings. As guaranteed in each listing, these will be in the mail on Wednesday. However, there's definitely a decent chance we will get them out before Wednesday. There is a lot of sorting, and a lot of packaging, a lot more top loading, sleeving, etc. to do. There's a lot more stuff, but at the same time, we do anticipate probably getting them out a little bit early. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks again. Don't have anything listed for next weekend, but we will probably be back the weekend after that with some new stuff, I would assume. Don't know the exact calendar, but we definitely have a few new products, baseball products on the horizon, already been ordered, including 2025 Heritage, including Topps Chrome Black Baseball. I believe Motif Basketball is another one. So definitely have more than a few things on order. A little more than that as well. And I know Bowman's not too far away. 2025 Bowman, not too far away. All right, take care. Thanks for joining.